Okay. The order in which the caravan signs are arranged holds both metaphorical and deeply mystical meaning, in light of which astrologists advise against the use of models where the signs appear out of order or even in reverse order, as in some cases. Okay, so let's just try this straight up order, and if that doesn't work, then the reverse order. Okay, so hold on. So we have this has used magic device and knowledge arcana 5. We have magic device 5 here and knowledge arcana here. So this overlaps with both, and it's just a +6. So if we take this +8 that we just got, we get rid of a bunch of sad duplicate things, right? Nice, and we get some extra armor class. Good stuff. Okay.
I crave for adventure.
So first we have the thrush. More here. The thrush. And lantern. Newlyweds. Bridge. Daughter. Rider. Patriarch. Vagoon. Pack. Mother. Gazer. Stranger. And follower. Reverse order. Enough, I crave for adventure is terrible English. I either crave adventure or I have a craving for adventure. Fair, fair, fair. Okay, that didn't actually do anything. If I go here... This is a reset. And this is just a straight up order that they were in the book. You wonder if there's another clue with specific wrong order you need to type them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now they're all active.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Radioactive. Okay, no. So I think it's enter the combination and then click this to reset. Is it a combination or an order? What if I put the book here? Okay, we can't read it then. Let's do this. Let's drop it. Let's pick it up. Now we can click it from here. For our looting pleasure. Okay, so this is like a calendar. These are dates. Okay, so thrush is the sign of associated with friendship, hospitality, promise of new beginnings, and song. The constellation portrays a songbird sitting on a branch and greeting the weary cosmic caravan at the start of the new year. The thrush is the patron of merrymakers and optimists, okay? The lantern is the constellation that begins the caravan's procession. The lantern bearer goes forth, chasing back the winter's darkness and lighting the cosmic caravan's way. The sign is disposed toward cheerful, self-sacrificing, and altruistic. I think I'm allergic to this word, chat. Personalities. The newlywed depict a young husband whose whose appearance heralds the beginning of spring. The newlyweds boldly led the cosmic caravan, for they are guarded by love and youth. The sign favors those who possess a passionate or romantic nature. Is this disposition a hint? Like, do we need to put Darren here? But we cannot have 13 characters with us. The bridge is the constellation that symbolizes change. The bridge soars over tempestuous waters and links one snowy cold shore with another where spring has already arrived. And green shoots are already stretching skyward. Okay. This is a sign of obstinate, tenacious personalities who do not fear the dark and cold. Oh my gosh. Are we reading like star signs? Is that what we're reading? Not star signs. What are they called? Zodiac signs? Whatever the thing. The bridge symbolizes change, soars over tempestuous waters and links one snowy cold shore with another where spring is already arrived and we okay, yeah, we did that. Daughter is a young girl who signifies pure joy and enthusiasm. Astrology puzzle, disappointed but trying to avoid. Let's go. Humbug. Yeah. Chat, I'm not really getting much of a hint here at all. Roxas is wise and ancient father of cosmic caravan. Okay. Wisdom and experience. So, the follower is a dark figure that pursues the cosmic caravan. He is disciple of dark forces who is associated with death and darkness. The follower waxes in power at winter's peak. There are various interpretations of the sign. For some, the follower is an exile, cursed and banished from the caravan. Others see the follower as a fearsome entity, and it is flight from this foe that forces the cosmic caravan on its perpetual journey. There's no other journal. There was another book. We can take a look at it. I'm wondering what if we just like exclude all the evil things. Neth is an enigmatic and foreboding sign that reigns in the night sky for a little more than a week. The stranger is a sign of contradictions. Okay. Just gonna skip the last follower and see what that does. Womp womp. Okay, let's look at the other book. Here? In the western mountains there dwelled a clan whose name is no longer spoken today. They were brave and hardy people who would go down into the deep caves and return laden with glittering ore. The clan flourished. It had all the things in abundance, including food and honey, because the neighbors gladly bought the things they forged from the underground ore. Okay. Trouble came to the clan on the last day of Calistry. Date math? Date math. Okay. Last day of Calistry. So is this like one is the key and the other one is the message? Okay. Doesn't tell me for getting excited about quantum astrology. I know. I'm sorry, bro. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. When the mountain passes were ready to shake off the winter's icy grip, like hounds waking from a long sleep, clamor and clouds of dust rose up from the caves that night. Once the dust had settled, the miners went to look for were brave people who feared neither darkness nor falling rocks. But what they found was not darkness or a cave-in. What they found was the pack. Uh-oh. Clamor? Was clamor a thing? Here we go. What they found was the pack. Okay. The follower? Are you next? Follower, whose true name had been forgotten generations before, was of clan blood. The follower was a despicable sorcerer, a degenerate who had turned his back on his ancestors. He had loved the daughter. Okay. Of the wise clan patriarch. Freaking clanners. Don't bring the clanners into this, kidding me? Free birth gum. Most ardently, but her heart had held no warmth for him. The follower again? Second reference. And stormed into dark depths of the caves, seething in his resentment, and with much wailing and berating, plotted his revenge. This is where the dread pack found him. Another pack? Following the scent of profane magic and vice, the pack devoured him, and in so doing, tasted human blood for the first time and discovered it was to its liking. Pack killed the miners, who descended into the caves, and thereafter it began venturing up to the surface each night to devour one of the villagers before dragging the carcass back to the caves to gnaw on the bones. The vice patriarch, again, called the clan together in the longhouse and spoke. Then the elders of the clan spoke, then the warriors, and then anyone could say their piece. Is that an order just there? The ancestors had revealed to the patriarch that the clan was being punished by the gods for failing to recognize the degenerate sorcerer in their midst, and that no deity would intercede for them now. Lamenting, is that a thing? Lantern? No. Lamenting their fate, the clan left their homes. The ancestors carved images and their temples to the gods and fled. Okay, the caravan of grief made its way in silence, but not all the clan was represented among its number. We don't need to press all the buttons, I think. Only women, children, decrepit elders. I think this is the hint. The caravan only contained women, children, decrepit elders. For the strong men of the clan had remained behind. Many days they sat in the long house, sharpening their weapons and praying. Each night one of the men would go down into the cave to satisfy the pack's hunger with his own flesh. When all the men were dead and the pack's hunger drove it to the surface, the caravan was already long gone and the monsters could not pick up its trail. And the caravan traveled day and night without rest until it reached the steppe, the very edge of their known world, whence the peaks of their beloved mountains could no longer be seen. And there they settled, living threadbare, meager lives, because they did not know how to rear animals and live the nomadic life that required. And because they had no strong warriors among them, the clan quickly dwindled. The old died, and the young found husbands and wives in other clans, and left to join new households. Years later, during one of the harsh steppe winters, the clan patriarch fell sick, and died in the arms of his daughter. And no one could recall the location of that house where the clan had once resided in such freedom and dignity. The final pages of the book have been roughly torn out. Okay, so my theory is this is a combination and not an order. So let's take a look here. The thrush portrays a songbird. Okay, that is not a woman, child, or decrepit elder. The lantern bearer, whose force chasing back winter's darkness and lightning. The sign is disposed toward cheerful self-sacrificing. That doesn't seem like a woman, child, or elder. Newlyweds depicts a young husband and wife. There is a man there, so he would have remained behind. The bridge symbolizes change. Okay. I don't think that's involved. The daughter is definitely in. Child. The rider is the mounted warrior who guards the cosmic caravan. His sign favors both valiant defenders and rash bloodthirsty bandits. They will be dead. The patriarch is the wise and ancient father of the cosmic caravan. He knows its route and sets the course of its journey. So Is that the decrepit old man? The wagon is heavily loaded on foundations. It is associated with the spirit of the enterprise and, of course, swiftness. Okay, the pack is definitely not in. The mother is in. Wistful dreamer, the stargazer is patron to those of a similar nature. Okay, the stargazer might not be in there. The stranger wasn't even mentioned. Follower is definitely not in. Okay, so I think it's just the mother, the daughter, and the patriarch. Yeah, that's 3 things. Women, children, and elders. So, daughter, patriarch, mother. God damn it! Okay, so maybe we have the wagon as well. Okay. What did the last day of Callistra have to do with this? Callistri? The newlyweds. Chat, any ideas? So, do we see something in the thing? We have fire, we have a water thing. It looks pretty cool.
Quick!
So we cannot toggle one off or more times, so... Wait, you... Staunton? You succeeded at a lore religion check on what?
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
I don't think the thrush is in. So... The concept of the cosmic caravan, which makes its way across the night sky throughout the year, consists of 13 constellations and comes to us from Azelant. Okay. This new book, did it have something to do with Azelant? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. So what I'm trying to figure out is, do the signs we pick have to depict the story? Or does it have to match the caravan of grief? Caravan of grief, is that the hint? Though the thrush was something happy. Friendship, hospitality, yes. Cheerful, self-sacrificing, no. Passionate or romantic, no. Obstinate, tenacious. Maybe. Bridge, okay. Maybe it's bridge, daughter, patriarch, wagon, mother? And stranger. Bridge, daughter, patriarch, wagon, mother. Most a stranger? No. Okay. Let's include a stranger. God damn it, chat. Any hints? Daughter. What if we take just the daughter?